How you all doing? Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs. Spin round, spin round. Three. It's time for February's vlog. Some nice stickers come in from Foxberg's Fabricobbling. So he's fabricating and cobbling things together. He's our DJ out there in Cincinnati. Go and check his channel. He goes on the toolbox with my other friends from that there YouTube world this morning. It's fucking loads. Old Irons. Gary is one of my favourites. Gary is. Check him out. See Aussies. Quite an Aussie presence on this box, and a bit more worldwide on this box. Yeah, Iron Ice Garage is badass. And of course, Occo and Heidi at Outlaw Customs, and Glenn over in New Australia. Excuse me. Right, we're back on our Paul's Ironhead, well, our Paul's dad's Ironhead. If you're a regular listener, then you'll know about the story that his dad started this and then got dementia, and over the course of a couple of years his dementia took over really, and the build quality and this how this has been put together reflects that. You know, started off good, ended up not good. Yeah, where'd you start? You know, I mean, despite my advice and fair play and lots of respect to Paul, he wants to finish his dad's bike like his dad built it. I said, start again, mate, but he's not into that. So today we're doing the wiring, which is a fucking mess. Someone else has wired it up. It's been somewhere and been wired up, and it's not been done. It's not been finished. It's not been done properly. It's just a fucking mess. Don't know the full story, sorry. But we're on with that. And eagle-eyed viewer, Andrew Riley. There you go, mate. Heavy duty. Where's the fucking date on it? Monthly. Volume 3, number 11. No, can't see it. Maybe it's inside. What year is it? It's going to be like 90 something. Anyway. Yeah, he said it was that same shovel that was in Heavy Duty. Yeah, it fucking is. Look, there it is. There it is in one of its incarnations, bless it. Just after I've blown it up and rebuilt it, so mid-90s. Definitely mid-90s. Well spotted. Right, we are some time on. As you can see by the lead waste, we've stripped the fucking shit off. We've stripped the wiring off basically, and we've run a fresh live. Look, comes up here, goes to the ignition switch, and then we've got ignition fed live coming off the back of it, inline fuse protecting that. We've also ran the light wires, headlight wires, through. We've got lights on wire, and this will be the high beam, so we're going to find a position for a switch to have the choice of lights on or lights on with main beam. Same for the starter. We don't need a switch. We don't need to find a place for a switch. It's going on the handlebars. That's going to be the next endeavour. But we need to put a relay in place to protect that switch. So that's your starter wire running down. Outer wire will power to a switch on the other side of the handlebars, which will connect to this through the outer to earth. Yeah, so that's all that. Fucking backlight. That was the game. We took the rear indicators off, because we're not having indicators. And we've chopped these back because they were a mess, and extended them through. And they now run through to an earth that's tucked up in here. It's going to be there. Yeah. And then we've got a lights on for the rear light feed there. And we'll have power down to the brake light switch which is going to be somewhere there. Look, there's a hydraulic one that is going to sit somewhere there once we sort this fucking mess out. The only thing, also we've done the electronic ignition, so we've got power to the coil, and then it feeds down to the electronic ignition there. Look. Yeah, it's a little bit tied in nice and tidy. We found the other fucking HT lead, which is good. So that's in place. We've got 2 hooters. I've just realised that. Fucking hell, I've got 2 hooters. What the fuck's that all about? We can redo the wiring for that hooter to use this one because it's more of a standard item. Although, let's check the wiring on that. I don't know if they earth through the body or fucking quite what, or whether we're going to take that off. I don't know why it's got 2 fucking hooters. The one thing I'm not sure about is this fucking charging system. The old fucking dynamo fucking AC fucking shit, yeah. We'll have to do a bit of research on that to see how we're going to sort that fucker out. Quick update. We've fitted these fucking lovely K-Tech master cylinders with a built-in. They don't come with a built-in button, that's an optional extra. And routed the wires through. I've got to tell you, that was a fucking game and a half. They were pre-drilled here and here, but not here, obviously. Stainless steel bars as well, tough as fuck, proper fucked up my stepping drill. There you go. So we've got the wires come through, they join with an earth, and then one goes to where the starter solenoid will be, the right hand one, and the left hand one goes down to serve the hooter. Happy days. And finally, we have it all wrapped up. So it's neat and tidy. The only thing I've not done is the generator, alternator, whatever it fucking is. It's a generator, isn't it? I called it an alternator earlier. It's a generator, you don't have to fucking wire it. I don't know how to wire it. I've fucking looked at all over fucking Google. There's only 4 wires, so I'm not scared of it, like. And we're awaiting a relay for the starter solenoid, starter switch. We're awaiting a new ignition switch because that's fucked. Apart from that, we're fucking bad to the bone. We're good to go. Left the earth off, so nothing's going to happen that's I'm worried about, although the wiring's really straightforward on this pretty much. Everything's sorted. So that is one step nearer seeing Paul's dad's dream a reality, I guess. So we have started there'll be a video on me mounting the electrics in the old Triumph electrics box. Basically, we whittle it down to what we have to have in there and make a little subframe. Yeah, so this will drop in and cozy up to the battery, kind of like so, but not as rough looking because we've not finished yet. That's that, and then we're over to the fucking Road King. Hey, she's a fucking beauty. A few little bits to do on this. I'm gonna do its own little video because I've done the series, yeah. But I'm gonna do the steering stops, fit the risers, finish the sissy bar, look at mounting the electrics, got my brake lines up, a few other bits and bobs on that. We have, as you've seen, we've wired that and the ignition's come now, and in my as I'm testing things out, the fucking end of the earth leads broke off. Typical for this bike, so I'm going to have to remake that, which is what it is. But we can get the electrics done, apart from the fucking generator. I can't work that out. But that leaves brake lines, sorting out the rear mudguard, sissy bar. It's all loose, and the chain's not got as much clearance as we need, so we need to fuck about with that. That's good. You've seen all these. I'm desperately spraying penetrating oil on Sean's exhaust studs. They season, they snap off. That's what happens. It's par for the course. One of Daz's has. The problem I've got is if they cease and snap off, it's a major fucking job, maybe. Might be an engine out job to fix it, you know. So we'll have to see about that. And I'm spraying oil on, but I can't warm them up. Normally I'd warm them up, but because his heads are painted, I think his bows are painted as well. I can't get in there with the hot spanner because that's going to fuck that. And there you go. And we've got our dazzys in. This was going to be the big job of this month, to build a frame for him for his Evo. I'm waiting for his front end and back end to come in, and we can kind of go from there on that. But I'm not sure that's going to overspill now because of, well, we need to get on with this. We're waiting for bits for our Mickeys. We need to get on with that, and this Road King needs to be finished and gone this month. That's the priority for me. So that's what we'll be doing. So if you follow my escapades, this Road King build's got its own playlist, and there'll be a video going up showing me sorting out the bits and bobs that I've done on it. So yeah, I've just finished off the fabrication on the sissy bar, mounted the exhaust, mounted the risers, tried to sort an exhaust stud out, fucking can't, and so on and so forth. So jump on our playlist and you'll see what I've been up to. So next up we've got our Rogers. A few little bits and bobs to do on this, including steering stops, because it's got the turning circle of a fucking longboat across Channel Ferry, and we're going to make a clip-on seat. Well, we've got the seat, we're going to make the seat clip on the rack. We're going to remake the sissy bar and put some rear foot peg mounts on for his good lady. So that's next on the list. So what we've got, the configuration at the moment is this Allen bolt that's lost in space. It's well too tall, you know. If it took an hard bash, it'd bend. And that contacts that cap head, that button head, sorry. And that's not great, and it doesn't give you much of a turning circle. And if you turns them screws into the yoke, then they miss and they hit the frame. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cap that fits over this frame tube. Yeah, so I'm going to bore out a bit of aluminium. I'm going to take this piece of alloy and I'm going to machine it to fit over the frame tube, and then I'm going to cut a piece out with an hole in for that bolt, and it's going to hang down as a tab that contacts the bottom of the yoke. Happy days. So we'll just chuck this up. This part is the part that I need, really. This extra part can be just sacrificed as a holding piece. We'll have that as a holding piece. So I'm trying to get it kind of true. It's fucking actually in a bit of a state, to be fair. It's a fucking mile now. I'll keep trying. I want to get this quite true, so I'm not fucking about to. I know. We've settled for that. And whilst it's not perfect, let me take a cut quite out of everything. It will end up quite round. And then we'll flip it over. Actually, what I think I'll do while I've got this big chunk of it held is take the centre out. I may as well, instead of holding it on this little bit and not worrying about it, but you know, while you've got the biggest purchase, then hold on to it. So we're straight in with this big bastard. Not too fussed about whether it's dead on true. Ooh, is that 4/8? Yeah, because we're going to bore it, and we're just making a cover. It's just a cover that goes over a frame. So let's see how well this does on these travels. Yeah, it's doing its fucking job nicely. Screw the WD. Need a bit of lube, don't we? Because that's what separates us from the animals. Merchandise available in the links below, or in the description as well. Okay, friends. Now I've been watching a few Canadians, you know. We're gonna go out in the snow, and they say friends all the time. Like, hey friends, let's see what we're going on. I don't really mean that, friends. And I told my missus about it, and she said, "Fuck, you know, it really comes across as insincere." Anyway, change of plan. I've moved it out a bit. We're going to bore it out, and then we're going to machine this outside bit down. I'm like, I would have had to bore the whole depth, and there's just no need. So basically, I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to touch on and have a cut, take a measurement, and then take it out to our required diameter. Look at that coming out of that. So, see you in a minute. Okay, friends. Yeah, let's cook. So take this out to size. 35. Yeah. Right, confession time. You'll have all seen me blowing bits off, and not in a good way. Fucking hell. With my airline, yeah. Fair play. And I've said before that brushing down shit's fucking too slow and yada yada. Well, the last 2 days, friends, let me tell you, I've had issues with my lathe, with the feed, auto feed, and the cross slide and shit, because basically fucking swarf's got down where it shouldn't have and fucking jammed stuff up. Just like happens if you fucking clean your machine down with compressed air for a year or so, or more. I don't know how long I've had it now. Good year. Not Julie, bless her, but a good year, and not the blimp either. So we're back to brush, and we're quite happy to leave it a bit dirty, a bit swarfy, a bit oily, because it is a working machine. And when I go and visit my engineer, bless him, Mr. Douglas, who I've just found out is my second cousin, you wouldn't believe it, would you? His machines look fucking knee deep in swarf, so there you go. Now we're going to machine this outside down and leave ourselves with about 10 mil. There we go. It's fucking hell, it's hot. Right. Just done that, finished, lovely. What I'm going to do now is pot it off. I've got my potting tool. Slow things down a bit. Bear with. Just change my feed and speed. And we want all of that, so we're gonna come right in there, look. Like so. Oh, wrong fucking thing. Hello. There we go. Try again. Let that work its magic. Coming up pretty soon. Come on. No, just starting to fucking hell. That just starting to hit the jaw. But we're there, got it. Happy days. Righto, I'm back. I'm gonna machine. I only need a cap, if you like. A quarter of this tube that I've made, but I don't want it to end so abruptly. So I think if I machine this flat and leave a teeny weeny little bit, just nearly through, that's my plan. So I put a shell mill, end cutter, whatever you like to call it in. And we're going to see how well that does the job. It should clear the size of the job up in one pass. So I'm just going to touch on and then back away. Touch on, back away, and what we're going to go, zero that out, and we're going to go 2mm. We'll take 2mm off. Okay, so let's start the ball rolling and get a feed on. And let it work its magic, friends. Yeah, friends, fucking gleaming. Got to, ain't you? Away we go. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I think we could have gone a bit deeper. Alright, that's just finishing off 6mm. Took 6mm cut. Not all in one go, 3 goes. You can see that it leaves a little lip, which is just what we're after, I reckon. So it's 6mm off. I'll do the other side off camera and go from there. Okay, a bit of evolution. We split that. And we did it offset, so look, machined it true, and what that's given us, well, we also drilled and countersunk for the fixing screw, and that's given us a little, come on, focus, a little buffer. Now, all I'm thinking now is whether to trim off some of the excess, give it more of a shape, but I'm really fucking tempted not to. I might trim a bit off the arse. I might trim a bit off the bottom of it. Come on, focus, for fuck's sake. Might trim a bit off this bottom bit, but we'll see. Okay, so we just went for a fettle and a knock the edges off a bit here and there. No, that's it. It's hard to show you, really. Yeah, that's it. So, when we're on full lock now, we're clouting on a bit of billet alley instead of the frame or that silly affair with the cap head hitting the button head, which has actually damaged the one on this side, the screw, that Roger needs to replace the screws. Now, if it were me, I'd polish them and leave them, I think. Or black them. There's a lot of billet on the bike and it don't go out of place, you know. It's a proper sturdy little addition, that is. That should make it a lot more fucking rideable. Right, now that fucking the front end's done. I've just wrestled to get the rear struts off because we need to make a sissy bar. Fuck me. I've had to take a back mudguard off to get these struts out. What a fucking game that was. Basically, they went into these sockets down the bottom here and then went into there, but they didn't, did they? They went into there first and then the old mudguard was up in the air and fucking jammed in solid. So I might have to take a back wheel out to get the mudguard back in if I can't get the bolts in, and then go from there. But I'm going to wrap this up because this vlog's getting along. This vlog is getting along. So if you want to see how we get on making a sissy bar and rear pegs, clip-on seat, and little chain guard, I think that's what we're doing, then follow along, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah, lots of love, everyone. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, give me a sub, drop a comment, and we'll catch up soon.